Hey everybody, welcome to TIW Podcast. I'm Eric, and today I watched WWE NXT UK episode 44 and NXT episode 507, both aired on Wednesday, May 22nd, 2019. So I didn't get a chance to watch these until after my weekend in Las Vegas. So if you listen to the previous episode, you hear about all of that, talk about Double or Nothing, a little bit about StarCast, and some other stuff, all the shows that I saw. So go listen to that episode if you're interested in all of that. I'm recording this one real quick because Raw starts in 15 minutes, and I do want to watch it live tonight, so I can get to talking about it as soon as it's over, or soon after it's over. So this is going to be real quick. There were a bunch of matches and a lot of story development over on NXT going into the takeover that's coming up, Takeover 25, and yeah, I'm getting pretty excited for that. I did see the announcements for a bunch of the matches that happened on this episode. I saw tweets and stuff about them. So they weren't huge reveals like they would have been if I watched it as it aired, but I'm still excited anyway. I also wanted to talk real quick about the Performance Center Combine. It's about 5 hours and 50 minutes, and I've watched exactly 4 hours of it so far. I am right in the middle of the second day of the women's events, and this show is I really like this special. Even though I kind of like it even more that it's just as it happens. They were covering it, they recorded it. It seems as though it's pretty much unedited, but they're just switching between all the events, and I really like that about it. And even if it was edited, it doesn't have that feel to it. It reminds me a lot. Now, I haven't watched Big Brother in a while, but it reminded me a lot of Big Brother, that it's just a whole bunch of people that are trying to figure something out. They're trying to accomplish something. You might have somebody actively doing it. The others are kind of just talking about their strategies, all that kind of thing. And you may not even hear them actually talking, but it feels like you're actually watching something going on. It's not in a game show. It is a competition format, but it's not like this highly polished thing with big ado with an audience there and things like that. I really like that about it, and it got me thinking, how amazing would it be if there was a season of Big Brother that was the WWE Performance Center? They had to live together, but they also had to do all of their training and stuff, and you could just watch them all the time. And then you have the highlights episode, the highlights put together to structure the episode every day, every other day, and it could just look it could be exactly this, but maybe not for 40 to 60, however long Big Brother. How long is Big Brother? It's longer than Survivor. It can't be more than 60 days. But I'm getting off track here. I've used up 4 minutes of the 15 minutes that I have until Raw starts to talk about this. But I think that would be amazing. Just exactly these people. Just take these people. Just do exactly whoever is in the PC Combine, and make it into a week-long Big Brother type of thing. And every day, that maybe they don't even vote each other out or anything like that. That it's man, they've got to recover. If it's for a solid week, that's they're gonna get really tired quickly. But I don't know how the format would be, but I would absolutely love that. I want to see more of this. Also, I really, really like Tegan Knox on commentary. Yeah, it has Tino Sabatelli. He's good too, and of course Matt Bloom. But Tegan is like so fun to listen to. A lot of the first day events, she was talking some smack, saying that the only reason they have a chance at winning this is because I'm not in there, things like that, and she and her Welsh accent um is just great. She has a great voice. So I enjoy just about everything about this PC Combine, and I want to see more stuff like this because it's awesome. So anyway, real quick, over on NXT UK, we have a qualifier match for that fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for the championship. Travis Banks versus Joseph Connors. Travis Banks joins that. He wins this match and joins the fatal four-way. So that's set. That match is set. Joe Coffey versus Travis Banks versus Jordan Devlin versus Dave Mastiff. We had looking into the dressing room mirror promo by Nina Samuels, and she had on her dressing room table, whatever it is, counter, whatever, or a bunch of congratulations cards, and she ended the promo saying like how all of her fans sent all these cards to her. I think that she took a trip down to Hallmark and raided the congratulations card aisle for herself. So we don't see any signatures in there. And even if we did, she could easily not even forge signatures, just completely make up signatures for fictional people. That's not forgery, is it? It's forgery if you're impersonating someone, or if you're trying to get away with something, making something that's. I guess that is forgery, even if it's a fictional person. No, it can't. There's got to be some type of distinction. I'm not going to look it up though. But if somebody does know off the top of their heads, or if you go and do actual research, is it forgery if you're signing the name of a fictional person? Is that? I guess it depends on the intent of it. If it's just as a prop, which in this case it would be just a prop, but also as a prop to be a lie to pass off as something. I don't know, but I don't think we even saw signatures inside of them, so I don't. Either way, whether that's forgery or not, there's no actual proof that she committed such a crime, but I suspect she did. But that is only a crime if she actually signed fake names in there, and if that's considered forgery. But we didn't see the inside of the cards, so we don't know if she did sign the names, and we don't know if signing fake names is forgery. But yeah, I think that at the very least she provided the cards, that nobody actually sent those to her. That was my second bullet point. Why did that take so long? Mandrews versus Noam Dar, a rematch from when they both got hurt a few weeks ago. Maybe it's a lot longer than that. Maybe it was like more like a month and a half ago. Noam Dar gets hurt again, and Mandrews is very worried about him. But it was all a ploy. It was a trick. He attacks Mandrews as he gets away from him and gets the pin. So Noam Dar wins. Rhea lays down the gauntlet for Piper Niven, and she says, "When you enter the ring with me, nightmares come true." So we'll see what happens there. Jack Gallagher versus Cassius Ohno is the concession that Sid Scala and Johnny Saint have made for Cassius Ohno, who's demanded that something be made right to get him into that championship contender match. I forget if he wins, if he does get into that. I don't know. We'll find out. That's next week. And then we have Pete Dunne versus Walter Part 2, the rematch. Walter wins. Okay, go check this match out. I didn't enjoy it as much as I did Pete Dunne versus Walter 1. At least in NXT UK, Dunne versus Walter 1. They fought before, I believe. I think Walter won the Progress Championship off of Pete Dunne. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Walter wins because Barthel attacks Walter with the championship belt while Dunne is Eichner was distracting him, and Walter wins, and we end with the image of Walter and his new gang of friends standing on either side of him in their in their dominant pose. I don't know if they have a name for that exact stance. But yeah, I am excited for these guys to get together as these guys versus British Strong Style. That's going to be epic. That's got to be coming down the line now, and I am so excited for it. We also got the tease of Mustache Mountain going after Zach Gibson and James Drake. I'm looking forward to that. I tweeted out Mike Kanellis actually posted that, hey, you should check out 205 Live because there's a lot of wrestling on there. It's really good. And I replied to that. I retweeted with a comment and said, I watch every week and it's fantastic because it is. 205 Live is awesome. And also NXT UK is pretty awesome and NXT is pretty awesome. And I just want to keep spreading the word. I mean, if you're listening to this episode, then you're probably watching these shows anyway, I would hope. But a lot of, oh my God, I only have 4 minutes. So I'll go really quick through the NXT. But a lot of the complaining about WWE out there, like, have you tried watching, nobody said, okay, there's nothing that says you have to watch Raw and SmackDown and or SmackDown if you want to watch any WWE. There's absolutely the option of only watching NXT, only watching NXT UK, or only watching 205, or only watching any combination of those. And you don't have to watch it. It requires absolutely zero knowledge of Raw and SmackDown because they don't reference any of that like at all. And if they do, it's to explain. It's not even to explain. I can't even think of when they do reference that stuff, including when people from there appear on these shows. Like, they explain who they are, but the storylines that they're involved in, all that doesn't matter at all when they come over to NXT or 205 Live. Sometimes 205 Live has a little bit more crossover than that, but anyway, now I have 3 minutes. NXT episode 507. It's announced that there will be a ladder match for the tag team championships between the Street Profits, the Forgotten Sons. Forgotten Dreams. That is most dreams we forget about. There's something there. Oni Lurkin and Danny Burch, and the Undisputed Era in the form of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. That's gonna be friggin' awesome. Like, that match alone, I'm gonna love this takeover. I'm super excited for that. Super excited for that. That's gonna be great. Adam Cole, he comes out with the Undisputed Era, but Johnny Gargano is he didn't. Let's skip through that. Math is hard, basically, because Adam Cole thinks that he should have won, but Johnny Gargano explains the rules of the 2 out of 3 match. Matt Riddle attacks and Gargano attacks, and then we end up with a tag team match with those two facing Fish and Kyle O'Reilly in the main event of this episode. But also we're getting Roderick Strong versus Matt Riddle at NXT TakeOver. Every single member of the Undisputed Era is in a match now at NXT TakeOver 25, and that's going to be awesome. I hope they all win. I think I'm rooting for them all to win, for it to be like the beginning, the actual, like, this is the Undisputed Era now. It's been Undisputed Era, but now it's their era and the taking control of everything. And they just have to, that just leaves the North American Championship for Roderick to get, and he can grab that like very soon after that, very easily, I think. But no matter who has it coming out of that match, because we have the segment with Velveteen Dream. He's saying that he is too big to hold, and then Tyler Breeze comes out this great segment. I'm not gonna try to summarize any of it, but basically Tyler wants the North American. He's inspired by that championship. He's inspired by the dream, and he wants a match. So Velveteen Dream will defend the North American Championship against Tyler Breeze at NXT TakeOver 25, and that's gonna be awesome because that is like one of my favorite matches at NXT Omaha. It was such a great surprise, and even when Tyler challenged Adam Cole, like when I saw them in the Southwest tour, that was awesome too. So I'm so looking forward to it. Great jabs at each other by both of them. Before that, though, we had Mansoor versus Sean Maluda. Mansoor won that match. That's all I had written down for that. Reina Gonzalez appears on NXT TV. Super excited for that. She's also like killing it along with Bianca Belair. They're like going back and forth, these two, in the PC Combine. I did get spoiled on who wins the championship for the women's side of things. But despite that, it's still so awesome to watch, and Reina's just badass. Anyway, Reina Gonzalez fights Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae wins, but then the Horsewomen attack, and then Io comes out and attacks them all with a kendo stick and beats the crap out of them. Just wails on them and destroys that kendo stick. And I'm super excited for Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai on Saturday. And then our main event, Bobby Fish pins Matt Riddle in that Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus Riddle and Gargano match with the help of the rest of the Undisputed Era who come out near the end there, and then they all go and beat down Riddle and Gargano. And that's basically it. I am a minute over time, so hopefully I'm not missing too much there on Raw. The opening is always like 15 minutes of talking anyway, but maybe they'll change that up. Maybe that's one of the things they'll change right away. So let me know what you thought. I really like these two episodes. Let me know what you thought by tweeting me at TIW Podcast and the PC Combine. Go watch that. That's all. Put it on while you're doing chores and stuff. Just listen to it. Listen to the commentary. Look up every now and then when they're like, "Oh, what's gonna happen here?" They don't get that like crazy about it. I was like, "Oh my goodness, look what he's going for 400. She's going for 400 pounds now." Things like that. So let me know what you think about all of that by tweeting me at TIW Podcast. Go to TIWpodcast.com for more reviews. If you enjoyed this episode or anything else on the site, please share some links with your friends. Subscribe on iTunes, Patreon. Not Patreon. No, there's no Patreon. Forget I said. Why did I say that? iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, wherever you like to listen. And I'll be back real soon with more. Probably the Raw episode will be next for next week. By that I mean 2 minutes ago, starting 2 minutes ago. Stay safe out there in all the infinite universes, multiverses, and I'll see you next time here on TIW Podcast. Bye.